Hi guys, welcome to Healthylicious Snack Time with Buddy. Hey, if this is the first time you are watching my video, make sure you hit the subscribe button. So today we're going to make 3 favorite dishes of Lord Ganesha and you can offer it to him. Firstly, Sabudana Laddu, then Modak, which is also called Kolkattai in Tamil, and then mini rice balls, which is also called Ammini Kolkattai. So now let's begin. I have taken 200 grams of sabudana in a bowl, add water to it and mix it well with your hand and soak it for at least 8 hours or even let it soak for overnight. After it's soaked for overnight, it becomes very soft like this. Now take a pan, add 1 tablespoon of ghee to it and add some crushed nuts to it and roast it for 2 minutes until it becomes golden brown color. Once roasted, transfer it to a bowl and to the same pan add soaked sabudana and mix it well until the water in sabudana gets absorbed. Then add jaggery to it. You should take same amount of jaggery as that of sabudana which you took at the beginning before soaking it. I had taken 200 grams of sabudana, so now I have added 200 grams of jaggery to it. Mix it well until it melts. Once the jaggery melts, it looks like this. Even more, if you want bright color, you can add a pinch of color to it and mix it well. It's totally optional. Then allow it to boil for some time so that it cooks well. Once it starts to thicken, add a pinch of elachi powder and the roasted nuts to it and give it a nice mix. Now it's ready and you can transfer it into a plate and allow it to cool. Once it's cooled, we'll start making the laddus. Now apply some ghee to your hand and take a small portion and start making the laddu. Prepare the laddus in the same way. So now our sabudana laddu is ready. So next we'll make modak. So first we'll prepare stuffing for it. Take 1 cup of groundnuts to a pan and roast it and then transfer it into a plate. Then add 1/4 cup of sesame seeds and roast it just for 1 minute and transfer it again. Now add 3/4 cup of fried gram and just heat it for 1 minute and transfer it and allow it to cool. Then take a mixer jar, add 1/4 cup of desiccated coconut and grind it coarsely. Then add the rest of the ingredients and grind it well. After grinding, the powder should not be too soft, it should be rough like this. Now take a pan, add 1 cup of jaggery and 1/4 cup of water to it and let it melt. Now the jaggery has melted and allow it to boil. Once it starts to form bubbles like this, add the grinded powder to it and give it a nice mix. Mix it until the powder and jaggery syrup combines well. Now it's combined well, so transfer it to a bowl and allow it to cool. Meanwhile, we'll start preparing the dough. Take a vessel, add 2 cups of water and allow it to boil. Once it starts boiling, add 2 cups of rice flour to it. Now mix it well using a wooden stick or even you can use a spatula. Mix it well so that there will be no lumps in it. Now add 1 teaspoon of ghee to it and mix it well. Once after it's mixed well, close it with a lid and allow it to cool. After it becomes warm, knead the dough nicely. We'll be preparing outer layer of modak using this dough and also mini rice ball using the same dough. So make into equal halves and take one part. So now using this we'll make the modak. First I'll show you how to make it using mold. Take a small portion of dough and place it into a mold and start pressing it uniformly so that it forms thin layer over all the sides. Once the mold is covered uniformly with the dough, place the stuffing inside and press gently. Then again take small portion of dough and cover it so that there should be no cracks in it. Now unmold it and it comes out very well like this. So this is using a mold. Don't worry, even if you don't have mold, we can do it by hand. So take a small portion of dough and press it gently and start pressing at the edges until it comes closer. Now place small amount of stuffing and start closing the dough. And not only this shape, you can do it in any shape as per your desire. So do it in whichever method you are comfortable with the remaining dough. And now for steaming purpose, we'll be transferring it into a plate which is used for making idli. Make sure you cover the plate with wet cloth. After placing, fold the cloth from all the sides and keep it aside. And now we'll prepare the mini rice balls using the remaining dough. Now take a small portion of dough, roll it and make it into small balls. Make sure that there should be no cracks in the balls. Repeat the same for the rest of the dough and keep the balls ready like this. Now as we did for modak, in the same way we'll place the mini rice balls into a steam plate. So we'll be steaming both modak and rice balls together. So now we have placed all the balls into it and now cover with the cloth. Now place the vessel with water which is used for steaming idlis. Now place the mini rice balls and the modak plates into it and close it with the lid and cook it for 10 minutes. So now it's cooked, we can remove the plate and allow it to cool. So it's cooled now and the modak is ready. Even the rice balls are cooled now and we'll start making mini rice balls, which is also called a mini kolkattai. Take a kadai, add 1 tablespoon of oil. Once it's heated, add 1 teaspoon of mustard to it. Then add half teaspoon of jeera, 1 teaspoon of chana dal, 1 teaspoon of urad dal and fry it. Now add 3 cut green chilies and some curry leaves to it and saute. Now add a pinch of salt to it and mix it well. Then add the steamed rice balls to it and mix it well. Now add some grated coconut to it and mix it well. And now our mini rice balls is ready and we can transfer it into a plate. So guys, do try this recipe at home and you can offer it to Lord Ganesha as I did. And guys, don't forget to subscribe my channel and I wish you all a very happy and prosperous Ganesh Chaturthi.